America was exploding in 1896 thanks to immigration, industrialization, and globalization. Society and the economy were transforming overnight. The time was right for a modern president, and that man was William McKinley. McKinley grew up in Ohio, fought in the Civil War, and became a lawyer. He had a nice career as a Republican congressman. Then a few terms as the governor of Ohio. He won the White House in 1896 and then worked with Republican-controlled Congress on the protectionist economic policies he had promised during his campaign. His inauguration was the first to be recorded by a movie camera, but he stood out on foreign affairs. The American public had gone gaga for Cuban rebels who were trying to break off from Spain. McKinley personally managed the Spanish-American War that liberated Cuba and gave the US control of Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. He oversaw the annexation of Hawaii and, with more power in the Pacific, forced other countries to respect US trade rights in China. All these moves made the US into a controversial global power. A crazed anarchist shot McKinley 6 months into his second term, but McKinley made his mark. Future presidents would build on his precedent of bold executive action, and they are doing exactly that now. Fast forward 128 years. America has chosen Donald Trump to lead her for the second time. He's harking back to the Presidency of Mckinley. Trump wants to buy Greenland from Denmark, make Canada its 51st state, take over Gaza, bomb Iran, and whatnot. He is deporting immigrants left, right, and center, imposing trade tariffs on neighboring nations, Canada and Mexico, and is definitely not failing to flex its muscles before China. If Donald Trump cares, experts are skeptical of what they call his tariff terrorism that he has unleashed on the world. They fear Trump's tariff threats against America's trading partners could end up damaging the US and turning the America First slogan on its head. What Trump seems to not have grasped is that the pattern of global economic trade has changed since he was in office 4 years ago. America may be increasingly dominant as a financial and economic superpower, but not so much as a trading power, claims author and investor Ruchesh Sharma. Sharma adds, America's share of global equity indices has exploded to almost 70%. Its share of global GDP has inched up to more than 25%. However, its share of global trade is under 15% and has declined significantly in the last 8 years. Trump's mother, Marianne McLeod, was British. She was born in Scotland and she applied for a visa to the US when she was 18 years old. Her aim was to find work in America. Mary McLeod worked as a domestic help in New York for at least 4 years before marrying Trump's father, Fred Trump, and becoming a naturalized American citizen in 1942. Trump's father, Fred, was the son of a migrant as well. Fred's father, Frederick Trump, had emigrated to the US from Germany in 1885. Hence, President Trump's fixation with immigration has a familial history. In medieval Europe, land was always in short supply. Several dozen tribes, Angles, Saxons, Jutes, Gauls, Franks, Vikings, Visigoths, and Slavs battled one another for territory. From these battles, European nation-states eventually emerged. Britain became a nation when the perennial warring kingdoms of England and Scotland merged to form a new country, the United Kingdom, in 1707. Germany was established as a sovereign nation following the merger of Prussian kingdoms and principalities in 1871. But these were still tiny nations by the standards of Asia, Africa, North America, South America, and Australia. It was a desire for more territory that drove Europe's seafaring powers, Britain, France, Spain, the Netherlands, and Portugal, across oceans to invade other continents. Trump's vision for a territorially larger United States is not unlike Germany's ambition to make Central and Eastern Europe a part of a larger German continental empire. The point is that the ambitions of Imperial Britain and expansionist Germany a century ago fell flat. And now, only time can tell how long can Trump's ambitious plans stay afloat.
If If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.